And I want you to input your data sets in the stats menu. So click stat. And then we're going to edit our list. And which coordinates can this top row be?
The bus isn't here yet, right?
This one, the top one.
Yes. You know you can plot those like 50, comma 29.6.
The buses are not here yet, right?
You have to hold on a second. We're gonna go to second stat. Hit enter. And then we want to go down from there. And you can just start to type over them. So you're going to go straight across. Okay, and then your list 2 would be what?
The decimal.
The first technology that students are going to use is the graphing calculator. I have listed IST standards number 5 for teachers and IST standard number 6 in my proposal. In addition to the correlation coefficient standard, which is a part of Unit 3 of Coordinate Algebra for the Georgia Standards. As teachers, we are able to professionally grow and show leadership when we're using these graphing calculators, because it is inevitable that every year there's going to be a new teacher who comes who doesn't know how to use the technology. And so we hold professional developments to help teachers learn how to use all of this different technology. Secondly, for students, generally speaking, students in the 9th grade had an option to go to algebra in 8th grade, but they were selected. If they were not a part of that selection process, 9th grade is probably the first time that they are consistently using graphing calculators. And so in the video, you will see the student using it to complete a pretty complex problem. They learned that graphing calculators have lists where they can do coordinates, they can create functions, they can manipulate those functions. They can do a lot more than just your basic 4 arithmetic calculations. Lastly, I used Edmodo as the final piece of technology for our classroom, and I listed standards 2 for teachers and 2 as well for students. One dealing with designing digital learning experiences and assessments for the teacher standard, and communication and collaboration for students. Edmodo allows us to do both. I think one of the reasons it's become so popular is that it works for teachers and students. Typically, if a teacher can't manipulate a technology, they won't use it. And you will see that we place our quizzes on Edmodo. Inside of the quizzes, you will see that there are different types of questions. They're true, false, there's short answer. And so to tie this writing standard in with the ISTE standards, you'll see one of my students posted a response. He thought that he had a question incorrect, and I was able to actually go back into that question and send him a message showing that his answer was incorrect, but more so explaining why the answer was incorrect. Many of the questions that we list are short answer questions, so students are forced to write or type in this instance. And in terms of collaboration, they're able to talk to us as he did with the post. They're able to talk to each other. We can even on Edmodo create groups where they can get into small groups together online and work on projects or assignments together. So that is how that writing standard is covered. 4-sided figure is a quadrilateral. Very good. Okay. The second technology that I used for this project was the Promethean board. While there are many different benefits to using this technology in the classroom, I will highlight three that I think are particularly beneficial for students with disabilities. The first of which is using the Promethean board for students who have behavior intervention plans. I like to send students who are willing to the board as a means of gaining positive attention. Many of the students who do have behavior intervention plans have them because of if they are attention getting behaviors, they tend to attract negative attention. And by using the Promethean board, they get to go in front of their peers. They get to show off what they know. It serves to just help steer them toward understanding that people will watch you for a positive educational reason. The second reason is the ability for students who are hearing impaired to see, have a visual support in class for what is actually going on. I currently have a student who is hearing impaired. She has transferred from another state, and we were waiting for her audio system to come in from the audiologist for about 2 weeks now. And in the meantime, we have used the Promethean board as a way to make sure that she's getting her notes correctly and that she's staying on track with what we're doing in class. The professional learning portion of this video project allowed me to do two things: help other teachers with ideas and assignments that we use in class, and also it helped me to gain information and ideas from teachers who have tried things that I'd never thought of or enhanced things that activities that we do use already. First, you will see a slide about a question that a teacher had. He was interested in taking his students from viewing math as this abstract idea that's only pen to paper and transforming it in their minds into something very tangible and something a part of their everyday life. His posts brought about some very interesting ideas, and I was able to lend one of the activities that we use. It's actually a project that we use in class. And then several of the other posts were me asking for ideas because it is the end of the school year. We just came back from spring break. Teachers are antsy, students are antsy, everybody is ready for prom. The seniors have senioritis. And so I need some creative ideas about helping my students transition into geometry next year, about studying for the EOC. And I was able to get a lot of those ideas, new ideas, from Edmodo.